While students wait to return to lecture halls, it isn't really smooth sailing at the University of Cape Town. Talks between management and the UCT Employees Union have reached a deadlock, and the union's threatening strike action if their demands are not met. A salary increase is just one of the many issues that have been raised by the employees. The union, Samuel Chetty, joins me now to shed more light on their grievances and concerns. Good afternoon, Samuel. Welcome to today. Thank you very much for joining us here. The deadlock, what's the reason for the deadlock? Where are you stuck?
I think, Dan, the issue is that UCT is bluntly refusing to commence with wage negotiations with the largest staff body that represents staff in this university. And the employees union, that we are talking about, the employees union. The employees union is the largest non-academic staff union within the campus. It has been able to negotiate salaries year on year, every year, for the past 10 years, so that our staff members get paid on time in the January pay run. This year, 2023, we are unable to fulfill that mandate by our members because the University of Cape Town has refused bluntly to negotiate with this employees union.
Okay, what are your demands?
Our demands are quite simple, sir. We are asking the university to commence negotiations for salaries with the employees union, and the response by the employer, the University of Cape Town, is to say no, we are not negotiating with you, and instead they withdrew the recognition agreement that binds them to negotiate with the employees union.
Yeah, how many staff members do you represent, Samuel?
We represent over 1,200 members at this University of Cape Town, and in the staff component, we represent staff in the professionally qualified organizational category, the professional organizational category, the middle management, the skilled workers, and semi-skilled workers. So our membership transcends across a wide range of staff at the university. So we have a cohort of the staff that are not paid as at this point. And the January 25th pay run has already occurred.
Now, let's say you were having those wage negotiations. What would you be asking for? What kind of increase as the employees union are you going to be asking for?
Well, traditionally, as agreed in previous cycles, the employer always acceded to a CPI +1 for staff at this university. And that would be the mandate from the membership of the employees union.
That would be like 8%, because currently CPI is sitting at 7.1, 7.2?
Correct. So the way the negotiations and the wage pay policy is hashed out here at the university is that we will take the CPI percentage of June of 2022 as a benchmark for the normalization before an increase is applied.
And what is that number?
So in June 2022, the CPI percentage was around 7.99% for the Western Cape. But you must remember that the University of Cape Town locality is the Western Cape. The members of the university or staff of the university are subjected to economic pressures within the Western Cape, not nationally. So we have traditionally taken CPI of the Western Cape and added 1% so that we mitigate the cost of living within the Western Cape region.
So by when will you as a union decide that you're going on a strike action? What are the timelines and what should we be expecting next then?
So Dan, the employees union has referred the impasse, as it were, and dispute to the CCMA. The hearing, the initial hearing was heard yesterday, Thursday, the 26th of January, where the employer has not moved from their position not to negotiate with the employees union and not to pay salaries for their staff. And the CCMA has now 14 days in which to make an award based on whether the employer deserves an award or the employees union deserves the award. What we have proven, the employees union has proven to the CCMA, is that there is a binding agreement between the employer and the UCT employees union, and the employer has refused to honor that binding agreement, and therefore the impasse can only point to one direction, that the CCMA will issue us with a certificate for industrial action against the employer.
Okay, thank you very much for your time this afternoon here on Today on eNCA. That's Samuel Chetty from the University of Cape Town's Employees Union.